Hi everybody, welcome to your love and relationships reading for Capricorn. Yes, indeed. I see that you're here to see what is going on in your relationship. It's perfectly fine, perfectly alright, we all do it. I've got to. So what we're doing is we're looking for an overall energy. I want to see what's exactly kicking in Capricorn's relationship. Can you please give me an insight? How about that flip card? How about another one? Alright, so I see the Seven of Wands in reverse. Something is kind of overtaken you. Now, it could be thoughts, actions, too many irons in the fire, you've just been overrun. Maybe it's manifestations, for God's sake. Whatever it is, I have asked or desired too many things. It also could be that I have the ability and the capability to be working against the grain at this time. It's the Nine of Wands in reverse. But I do believe with the Nine of Wands as a defense card, and what else is behind there, and the Magician in reverse, you deceived yourself. I think that you bit off more than you can chew here. Okay, so there's a possibility, Capricorn, that you bit off more than you can chew, and it's affecting your relationship. I don't think you bit off more than you can chew within your relationship, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. I want to pull a card. I want to see how you see yourself. How does Capricorn see themselves in this relationship? How does Capricorn view themselves in this relationship? Oh, the Two of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands being a directional card, I think that you are trying to figure out if you even want it or not. You know, are you better single or are you better in a relationship? Are you better here or are you better there? Left, right, up, down, in, out. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I see the Seven of Wands. There you go. Okay, so there's a possibility that the reason why the Seven of Wands is in the reverse here in your overall energy, now I've got to be real precise with you, is because if you're second guessing yourself, then if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, even with yourself. Do you understand? So if I ask for something, but I'm not really sure that's what I really want, if I haven't deliberated on it long enough, then sure, anybody can come down and blow my little house of cards over. There it goes, in the wind. Well, I probably didn't want that. Well, why didn't you know before you started asking? So I'll give you anything you want. How do you see your partner? You see your partner as the Seven of Wands. Oh. Okay, so there's a possibility that you're even defending yourself just a little bit more than you think you should with your partner or with the person that this reading is about. Do you feel like you're being attacked by your partner on what you want to do, your dreams, your hopes, your desires, what you would rather do? You understand? Is your partner being inflexible while you explore yourself more generously? Are they putting you down? Does Capricorn see the relationship? Okay, so this is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. I think that you see that it is hitting some sort of stalemate or that it ceased to produce in any way, shape, or form. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you have hit a dead end there and you've left to explore your own by yourself. What do you want from the relationship, Capricorn? Eight, communication, travel, freshness, newness. You want to be able to freely express yourself and not be judged for it. For God's sake, that's valid. Bottom of the deck is the King of Coins. Okay, so with the King of Pentacles down there, you could be a very, very stable, situated, fundamentally responsible, and compassionate, generous person. You understand? And even then, that's how you're coming. But I'm feeling like you really do wish that your partner could be that for you. You know, match your integrity, match your vibration, match your energy, match your effort. But for some odd reason, they're trying to push against it, like it doesn't conform to their ways of thinking or doesn't conform to them. So it's easier just for them to push it over. So that could be why you're at the Two of Wands right now, trying to decide if this is even for you, for God's sake. All right, the person that Capricorn is dealing with. Let's look a little bit into them. I'm going to pull the same for them. I want to see how they view themselves. The Lovers in reverse. Okay, so what's going on with them is I feel like they feel like they're at war with themselves. It's a possibility that they, for all intents and purposes, do want to follow you. But it's so unlike anything they've ever done before that they could be fighting against it, for God's sake. That's not a head over heart decision. It's like their soul, their heart, and their analytical brain, their ego is at war with each other. You understand? How does Capricorn's partner view Capricorn? Oh, Queen of Pentacles. They see you as a bit irresponsible. How could you think that that was the way to go? How could you be so naive? How could you take away from me and give to this new dream, this new energy that you have? You understand? It feels like they're very it feels like they're very torn, and of course they want to blame you instead of exalt you. You understand? That ego brain. Whew. How do they see the relationship? Justice in the reverse. Unfair, unjust, like not everything is being seen. Almost like I'm jutting out or poking out my third eye. It's like it's not clear. Something is not clear within the relationship. I don't think that they understand what's going on with you. They are very, very confused. Bottom of the deck, I do see the Three of Pentacles. So it's almost like they have been the center of your attention for so long, and that now that they're not, they think that you're the irresponsible one, and they have to go ahead and dismantle your dreams, your desires, your passions in order for you to center yourself around them again, because that's their comfort zone. That's what they think the relationship is. I think you've spoiled them a little bit, Capricorn. Completely not unlike you. Okay, what did they want from the relationship? Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so they want a little bit of time to reflect and understand and take proper inventory. They want to procrastinate. It's a possibility that they want to better understand before they make the leap to follow you. You understand? What is compelling you to do this? A little bit of communication possibly could go a long way. And that is what you want from the relationship. So I'm thinking that is something that you're going to have to provide for the relationship in order for it to succeed, because they're not in a very clear-minded place right now. Their ego brain is fighting with their heart. They don't understand you. You're acting out of character, for God's sake. Bottom of the deck, it's the Five of Swords, and it's a defeat at all cost. So if something threatens my stability, if something threatens the way I've always lived life, and try to turn it into something a little bit different, then people hate what they can't conquer, fear what they don't understand. And I think that that's what this person is going through. I think that you need to find a little bit of time and effort and energy to actually help them, or articulate it in a way that they are, sell yourself, sell it. Explain to them what you're feeling and why you're feeling this way. Put them at ease. And I know that it's possibly one of those things that you can hardly explain. I don't even know why. I just want to sing. I just want to dance. Well, you're gonna have to, because if you're in a partnership and if you're in a relationship, a lack of being able to explain this to your partner could be detrimental. And I think that's what we're seeing right here. Now, sure, they have a few faults where the attacking or the insecurities or the fear, when they should trust you and they should depend on you and they should be able to go with you. But I am here to help you, help yourself in any which way, instead of just pointing the finger and say, they need to, they need to, they need to. Yes, but we often need to something also, you know? What are the key strengths of Capricorn's relationship? Can I see some key strengths of Capricorn's relationship? Two of Cups. Okay, so y'all have always been pretty balanced as of now. One hand washes the other. Y'all love equally and offer equally and support equally, communicate equally, and y'all feel equally about each other. So at this point, I would like to challenge you to go ahead and see if you were standing in their position and they were standing in your position. And I know some of you Capricorns out there, I have a personal few that were like, where do you think I got it from? I got it from watching them. That's where this whole thing started. You know? Now you're doing what they're doing and they're confused. Well, baby, let's check out the key weaknesses in the relationship. It's the key weaknesses in Capricorn's relationship. Three of Cups and the Hierophant in reverse. Ooh, baby. That says to me about too many external opinions, be they good friends or not. The Three of Cups is a form of social support, social structures, BFFs, soul sisters, things of that nature, right? But the Hierophant in reverse is non-committal, non-structured, thinking out the box, not practicing what you preach, things of that nature. So I think external sources, whether it's coming from your side or from their side, is the key weaknesses in this relationship. That maybe we should leave the relationship in the relationship and leave the friends outside the relationship. You understand? That's possibly why they're so confused, is because you heard it from a friend that this is the way to go and this is what you do, but you never explained it, or you didn't explain it to your partner in a way that they can understand it. So now they're left out in the cold, wondering what just happened and where this information came from. And are you cheating? And it looks like you kind of are. It kind of looks like you're energetically, spiritually cheating. What does the relationship so desperately need to succeed? Seven of Swords. But it's in the upright. It needs self-serving and unbiased articulation. It needs for you to seize, or them to seize, what is theirs, what is rightfully theirs, or what would benefit us both. I'm going to go ahead and get a clarifier on that, because it's kind of a detrimental card to what's the most possible future outcome is the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay, so happy, children, nostalgia, things set right. I'm no longer looking negatively back and saying, oh, well, I wish I would have never met that person, or they only caused drama or trauma in my life. I can sit with it with the King of Cups, the scorpionic energy, that deep wellspring of emotion and feeling, and be compassionate and be loving and be giving and be supportive. And the Ten of Swords in reverse, rising above that external old vibration or that old energy or whatever we're stepping out of. We're creating something new. We're creating an independence. We're creating a respect. We're creating something that is self-serving, not revolving around the other person, but commanding of respect and predominantly seeding positive, joyful, nostalgic outcomes and memories. Bottom of the deck, I see the Five of Coins. I do see some sort of alienation. I do see some sort of separation. Now, why, though, I guess that's left to each individual. That's in each individual relationship, and to what level. Are you just going on more walks? Are you leaving the relationship for good? Are you not having enough time, but I'm sitting right in front of you? Are you leaving them on read, but you've got your phone in your hand? To what level of separation is dependent on each individual relationship? But let's go ahead and get a clarifier real quick on this Seven of Swords, because I am just anxious to know what this relationship so desperately needs to succeed. Does it need an explanation? Go ahead and define it and explain it to them, and then carry on with the alienation and the self-serving, or just steal off into the night and don't tell anybody anything. It's the Seven of Swords. Can you tell me more? It's the Sun in reverse. Okay. A certain amount of secrets. Okay, so this is joyful, fun, free, freedom, a new beginning. The sun shall shine tomorrow. But in the reverse, it's a certain amount of cloud cover. You understand? Blowing smoke up your butt or whatever. Little white lies, for God's sake. I don't think that they need to know the complete truth, because I don't know if they can. I see the King of Cups here again. Care, compassion, love, generosity. You understand? The feeling I'm getting is that I can serve myself and I can do things for myself, and I don't necessarily have to explain them to you because you wouldn't understand. Now, this does not separate me from how much I adore you or love you or care for you. But Capricorn, you're going to have to understand that if that is the direction that you plan on going, you won't be able to point the fingers at what this person has done wrong, because you have not explained to them what you're doing or where hither thou goest, Capricorn. Where indeed. I see the Three of Swords. I do see a certain amount of heartbreak. I see some pain. I see a feeling of betrayal. I see that there's a chance that you will definitely produce a feeling of betrayal in this person. They are going to be confused, like they are now, confused and not really, like they don't have anything to pinpoint it on, and it doesn't look like the cards are pushing you to open up and express yourself and explain. But that then in itself causes the separation and the alienation, but also produces the looking back positively, nostalgia and things like that, where it feels like a success and it feels fresh and clean, and like it's a end of a karmatic cycle. It's the end of whatever baggage and emotional betrayal and things y'all had been shoving back and forth between the both of you. All right, Capricorn. But I know a bunch of you will want to go ahead and explain to the person. Keep in mind that if they're unable to understand, but at least that you've done your part to explain it to them. I don't know. Everybody has their own free will, so Capricorn, enjoy yours. And until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the bell if you want to be informed next time I upload Sunday for your freestyle reading. And if you want a more personal reading, stop by at dreadjivetarot.com. And thanks for stopping by at Dread Jive Tarot.